You have clicked this video because you started a YouTube channel or thinking about starting one and you're still not really sure if it's worth it. Let me get right to the chase. It looks like it is. Recently I've been noticing an unusual recommendation pattern on my YouTube homepage where many great YouTube videos are getting recommended to me. Once I check the views, it's always under 200. So new channels. And I found myself watching these and enjoying them. They were genuinely great videos. And I'm not the only one who noticed this. Apparently YouTube is prioritizing small channels more than ever and is dedicating, according to them, an entire team to give them an unprecedented advantage in the history of YouTube to grow if they had the potential.
We have a team that is specifically focused on this challenge, trying to identify audiences for creators that are just getting started.
So YouTube is no longer burying small channels anymore. A very simple example is my third video on this channel that's got over 5k views in the first 3 days and 170 new subscribers to the channel. Now if you ask me personally, I would say that anyone could win the YouTube game at any time regardless of the algorithm update or any advantageous starting point. YouTube has always been fair and it was always about making good videos. But now what has changed is that YouTube is giving more attention to small channels than what it used to by giving them more exposure and better chances to go viral. Now the big question is, how can you and I use this new update to its full potential to crack the YouTube algorithm and finally make the YouTube dream happen? It's actually 3 very simple things, and you might want to stick to the end because the last one is something that not so many people talk about, and it's what I believe keeps a video from going viral. I know it does because this has enabled my videos in the past and every past channel that I had to go viral almost every single time. Make a good title and thumbnail. You'll notice that some of these tips like optimizing your titles and thumbnails have always been true and have always been there, are now like a cliche, but they're actually now more important than ever because think about it. The first stage that tells YouTube if this is a good video or not is clicks, or CTR, which is just a fancier name. This means how many of the people that saw your title and thumbnail actually clicked on it. Now if YouTube is giving us small channels more exposure and getting your videos more impressions than usual, isn't it to your best interest to maximize the chances of your video getting clicks? Hell yeah it is! Now how do you actually make a good title and thumbnail? There's a lot that goes into this, but one very thing that you should keep in mind is that you should think about your title and thumbnail before you even script out the video or record it in the first place. MrBeast is the one who actually said this. So many people make it their last step. They record the video, they take days to edit, and then they just slap a random thumbnail just to get it done. I was one of those people. So you get the idea. YouTube is giving you more impressions, use them wisely and make your video as clickable as possible. Get better at storytelling. Storytelling is an art. It's what makes us enjoy a good movie, a good TV show, or a good book. So why do we completely forget about this and think that if we just press record and speak randomly to the camera, that our video is gonna go viral? And I wanna make this point clear because there's almost no luck in this. Because I know some of you now are thinking, how can some people like Ryan Trahan or Sam Sulek get a ton of views with no editing or script? It's because even those people have a story structure that may not be apparent to you. Ryan Trahan actually uses the same MrBeast storytelling method, except that he does it in his own way with minimal editing and his awkward character that we all enjoy. Even Sam Sulek, and for those who don't know him, Sam is a very famous bodybuilder who grew his YouTube channel to over 3 million subscribers in less than a year. When his videos look very raw and unscripted, they still have a very basic storytelling, but apparently so effective. Because in every single video, he starts by talking in his car to the camera about his fitness journey and his opinions and perspective in fitness in general. Then he proceeds to do the workout, and finally poses in front of the mirror before going back home. Checking out his physique could be considered as the final story act because we're naturally eager to check out his progress with him and even his reaction. A very basic story structure that everyone almost uses even in Hollywood movies consists of 3 acts: the setup, the confrontation, and the resolution. And to not make this video 3 hours long, I'm gonna leave a free document where you can check how does this story structure work and how can you apply it to your own YouTube videos. Now ladies and gentlemen, on to the last thing, which is very important, and we all tend to overlook this before making a good YouTube video: ideas. See, when you're making a video, something that you don't really consider often is that it has already been made thousands of times by other creators. So unless you add your own spin on it, come up with a new piece of information, approach the video concept differently, your chances of going viral are really low because you're competing with the best. But don't worry, it is not actually that difficult to come up with new ideas thanks to this secret technique that I call parallel niche ideation. You can call it whatever you want. You simply go to another channel with a different niche than yours. For example, let's say that you're in the business niche, you go to a vlogs channel and you check out their best outliers or best performing video ideas. You then take that idea and apply it to your own niche. So if you just go ahead and open up your main YouTube page, you can see that there are many great video ideas and outliers. If I just go ahead here, this video, first 100 days unfucking your life. This is a great video idea and you can tell by the amount of views in only 2 months. So how do we take this video and apply, for example, to a channel like me who talks about YouTube videos and content in general, okay? It could be as simple as first 100 days, I'm fucking your YouTube channel. And I can take that thumbstick, slap a YouTube logo on it. This is also a great video idea. Start before you know how. Positioning of this guy in the middle of the frame to like signify how he's lost, and also the contrast that calls the green with blue as a really great touch as well. I can actually take that same concept and apply it to a channel that talks about content in general, like title the video "Start a Channel Before You Know How." This might actually be my next video idea. So it's literally as simple as that. You're basically stealing the ideas that have already proven to work on YouTube and apply them to your own niche. So again, this video, for example, the fitness iceberg explained, I can take that same concept and title a video "The YouTube or the Influencer Economy Iceberg Explained." This is literally a cheat code that could like change the entire path of your YouTube journey. Chances are it wouldn't have been done before. And the great thing about this is when you use that idea in your own concept, it's almost guaranteed that your video is going to perform well and go viral, especially when coupled with a good storytelling, because the concept has proven to perform well before. YouTube has always been a fair game, just now giving us more opportunity to make it happen. So stop hesitating to start your YouTube channel like I was doing and take advantage of this. However, for the 5% of you who are still gonna click off this video and not do anything, literally every single business owner that you know is already doing YouTube and social media as a main business. They're already rich, but they still post content because unlike you, they do recognize the opportunity. They knew that attention is the new goal. But fortunately enough, you can do the same instead of just being a consumer. I've broken everything you need to know in this video.